here. Blind, it's a great front line for them, great ball carrier, best available. Ooh. Now this is a little tricky.
That's a bit of fun. So the Kennen coming out into the theoretical Ambessa.
They agree, I think, that they think this Ambessa is going top, but this gives D+ now the opportunity to switch it up, and they will.
Yeah, and it looks like Jason to the top lane.
Yeah,
is going to be coming on through, and a lot of those nerfs that we did see were based on Jungle Jace, and so him towards the top side, which we have already seen, is likely to be the answer here.
It's
so
really
a bit of double ranged.
It's really risky to play Jace top, but I think into this draft, it can work incredibly well because you already have the Ambessa for engage with the Bard to mess up some of the setup here for D+.
That D+ have been a little bit prone to chaining losses together. As Siwoo is already barriering, and Smash has already finished his, as we are just fighting here in this bottom lane.
Andil going for the Ignite. They just wanted to all in at level 1. And so as a result, we are going to see tons of lane control here. In fact,
oh, the flash forward there from Korea as they do manage to get the first blood. Korea will sacrifice himself for it as Deadly Flourish is just walked away from. As Smash in melee range with Andil is not exactly what he wants to do. Flashes eventually in order to get out of the way, but Andil, he's the one that stands tall. That doesn't exactly give him combat power here in this lane, as Smash really wanted to walk a little bit faster. So he will have those shoots collected.
Top lane, Willer has a potential angle here.
Yeah, but another anchor is going to connect. Andil just threads the needle, and Smash is so dead. Siwoo going to be able to pick that one up.
And this is the problem with losing that flash on the Jhin. And now Rich has level 6 advantage. Well, he's going to use it.
Yeah, that is going to be Siwoo taking a lot here from Rich, but he's still got 200 health. Actually goes back in, which is kind of insane, as he flashes to get out of the way of the assumed shuriken. As good magical journey there from Korea. Smash still moving forward, wanting to find an angle here as Lucid and Showmaker are making their way down. Flash out from Lucid there to avoid the shockwave, which doesn't actually connect. Empress Divide now onto 2 as Willa flashes, but he's still going to die. It's the Bard getting another one as Andil likely to go down next, and Siwoo will be shut down by Smash.
The Scuttle's, not Scuttle, Blue Steel.
Yeah.
Invade, I should say.
As Korea has swept things out, Hook is going to connect immediately onto him, wants to take that magical journey, and he might be able to do so, but I still think he's dead, as Willa can just take it as well, and you can see a little bit frustrated.
Magical journey, you can follow that, of course, so no real escape for Korea, who was flashless. Stayed a little bit too long.
All right, Siwoo fighting against Smash once again, but taking that burst as there's the curtains. Siwoo looking for an angle here, does try to get out, and the Valkyrie will be able to do so. As stuck between a rock and a hard place here, ladies and gentlemen, as Siwoo kind of realizing he's trying to work out what he can do. Flash is available for both of them, and there it is. Smash just needs one more, and there it is! Through the barrier, says the 4th bullet. No worries there at all. You saw it. Siwoo was like, well, I mean, if I go the other direction, I'm dead. As Siwoo's going to get locked up into the air. In goes Willa, looking to try and take him down, and they will be able to grab that kill. Andil just...
No, the bigger lead, I think, in this mid lane for Showmaker is what's really going to be what we're keeping our eyes on moving into this mid game.
Yeah, there's another shockwave that's just going to get unstoppable by Lucid. I mean, throwing it to the guy that can just avoid the CC. Damage and electrocute here is now Korea face checking. Not sure about that one, but it's Willa that's taking the brunt of this. Deadly Flourish from Smash as he's looking for a flank angle. As we know the Lucid doesn't have the public execution, but DRX members are getting so low, and the Cosmic Binding connects onto Siwoo. He's in melee range, and now he is dead as Showmaker looks to get out of there and will be able to do so, but now the stun lands onto Willa as well. Cosmic Binding after the flash is going to miss though, and Smash just needs a little bit more for that bullet. Andil read him like a book as there's the curtains being called yet again. As Smash just really wanting to try and take down Willa, but thankfully there is a big daddy in the way.
Maybe, you never know. Did not happen in this case. Is Rich going to go for another all in here?
Yeah, there's a slicing maelstrom onto Siwoo. He's going to try and turn it as best he can. Does get the boot back, and down goes Rich. But man, it was so close.
Yeah. So watch this. This is from the perspective of Siwoo, as in live, another all-in the bottom lane.
Yeah, in the meantime, even more happening, but let's have a look at it. Stun came down and gets the boot back, and the put in the works auto attack to take him down, and yeah, that'd be my reaction as well. And now Willer is trying to take some more of these grubs, as Empress Divide does get the flash out from Willer. As Lucid not interested in finishing these grubs off and actually just wants to come over and kill this Xin Zhao. He's only level 8 to the level 9 of Lucid here, and I think that he can just walk in and take his stuff. He's a bit of a bully here. And that is just going to be the red buff taken down. He is the schoolyard bully.
This timing for Showmaker's back's a little risky.
Tempered Fate going to eat the entire lightning rush as the flash does have to come out there from Rich. Not necessarily as good, and I kind of like it, the identification of what this composition can do. As Tempered Fate to turn off this turret, Rich just has to get out of there with the lightning rush.
Siwoo out of the lane, got the turret, and they're going to pick up a dragon here.
Flash depth charge does come on through as the public execution. I don't know whether he really wanted to go that way as Lucid flashes and dies. And the Drake is taken on the other side. DRX with multiple wins across the map.
And maybe even potentially more here.
Yeah, remember, Jude took down the turret. And so Siwoo is likely just dead as well. The flash is also employed, but it's not going to save him. And Siwoo gets
now as well with Siwoo dead. They are just winning everywhere, and it's a massive swing. Now the gold is dead even.
Yep. Teleport does come on through, as you can see the Tempered Fate not able to stop Rich from going home, as he's very, very close to max stacks for the Muir Mana as well. As another anchor is going to connect onto Korea. He's taking a lot of damage, has to flash to get himself out. Magical Journey, a very short one, as the curtains have now been called. Siwoo is now having Smash in point-blank range. Doesn't exactly get to use all of these, as there's a great shockwave onto Lucid to take him out. Finally, he kills the Ambessa with that ability, as Siwoo realizes the rest of his team's here, and DK are not, and DRX win a team fight as well. Got a little complacent, and if you're a DK fan, you'll understand that's happened before. Siwoo is just really dead.
And they don't get the turret in mid lane, and they don't have a play here.
Well, Hook gonna connect onto Showmaker as he gets knocked up. Tempered Fate to keep him safe. As now Lucid looking for an angle. Flash out of the way from Andal to avoid the deadly flourish.
Again, got an extra rod.
Well, in goes Siwoo looking to take down Andal, and he does successfully do that, but he'll sacrifice himself for it.
Top laner for support on a fight like this. I'm not sure if that's the trade he was looking for. Showmaker has to save this.
Can get problematic, but Slicing Maelstrom's back up. Rich has flash. He could win the game for them right here. Shockwave connects onto Lucid. He does still have the public execution. As in goes Showmaker, and he looks for the angle. He gets on top of Siwoo. The public execution is there as well, and the curtains, they have been called for DRX, but two are already down. And without Lucid and Showmaker, DK have no way of winning a fight, as it's almost the Drake take there from the Deadly Flourish, but it does not come through. So a 1 for 3, and DRX can do no wrong.
I think D+ should have decided to opt out. So we're going to go all the way back to this play here with Rich. Goes straight onto the Jace, 100-0.
And this is the thing that's a little bit scary, because this could mean a lot for DK, as Lucid's just dead again. Willer is going to turn that into another one onto Showmaker here at the same time. He tries to shift the sands as Siwoo, just one more auto and he's going to be going down, but Showmaker's dead on the other side of the map, and DK are falling apart at the seams.
Siwoo could maybe have an angle here. Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah,
Rich is not even going to flash for the kill. He's like, taking this win, getting your flash is more valuable. They're going to take Baron on the top side. Everyone rotated bottom side, trying to bail out the Jace, but there's nothing bottom side. This is just a free Baron. Yeah. DRX are running circles around D+ right now.
Wait.
And he does die to minions.
Did he die to a minion? Is that what happened? But it's what happens afterwards.
Yeah, it's too many minions.
Oh, wait. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, okay. Dies to the minion with. And DK are the team that are just... Yeah, they often get caught by teams like that as Tempered Fate goes wide, Deadly Flourish gets flashed, and Rich going to keep himself alive. Siwoo in a lot of trouble as he's going to have to get out of there. Andal probably not wanting to go for that one as he is taking a lot of damage from Showmaker. DRX, like, I mean, they are just off to the races in this game. It's all right. Let's see whether they can find it, as there is the public execution, but the CC is there and the Ambessa goes down.
Way too early for the TP flank. Let's see if he can get anything with the
Also,
shock
what
blast.
is a flanking Jace going to do anyway, as Empress Divide comes on through and Showmaker immediately goes down. She was knocked out of the sky And DRX just moving forward like a freight train. Smash likely to go down next as Willow looks for the angle. Wind becomes lightning. He's going to go wide, so that spells the end of that.
This is a great start for them here. UCal a little bit less great on this one. What does it mean? What does it matter?
Well, I mean, they have to try. And there is Rich finding the angle onto Showmaker. The shockwave connects onto Korea, but Showmaker does flash his way out of there. Shiyu now getting ulted by Andal, but the knockup collects Korea on the way through, and the chase is separated and destroyed. A double kill just casually there for Chiyu, and they'll just saunter back. He's also got a Mountain Soul, so it's only going to get amplified as well. So I kind of like that as well, a situational purchase as the anchor is going to go wide. Chiyu is walking a little too fast there for Andal as just stands in it, does Rich, as he's very happy to be tempered fated. He will get held in position though, and it's Smash that's able to lock down that kill now.
Lucid
the curtains are being called. Let's see whether Lucid can actually find this. There's a couple more bullets left in the chamber. Deadly Flourish connects as they do have Andal, and they avoid the anchor. But now Willa goes in, and we will have to find out whether Willa can actually die. Goes down to the GA to start us off. As the engaged Corki comes in, the Shockwave is going to come through as well, and all the damage is melting. Chiyu just doesn't take damage. And the conflict binding is actually fantastic, but Lucid, he cannot outfight this. And Andal comes forward. Is that going to be the Quadri? Yes, it is. And down goes the Nexus. Tank Corki, ladies and gentlemen.